Welcome, Gemini. At Astrologically, we believe the planets do not predict your future, they reveal your true potential. And this is the divine confirmation your soul has been waiting for. God says the delay was not denial. Gemini, you've been carrying questions, holding on to dreams that seem to pause without reason, wondering if all your inner work, mental strength, and spiritual effort have gone unnoticed. You're a thinker, a communicator, a visionary soul constantly bridging dualities and creating magic between polarities. But when life slows down, your progress feels stuck. That internal conflict becomes even more intense. You've asked the universe, did I miss the sign? Was that opportunity supposed to be mine? But Spirit is telling you now, with clarity and power, what was delayed was divinely rearranged, not denied. You weren't overlooked. You were being positioned. The path wasn't lost, it was being restructured for something greater. Something more aligned with the person you've become through the wait. God doesn't rush greatness. Gemini, your journey is not meant to follow a straight line. Your life is rich with detours and discoveries, with trials that sharpen your intellect and experiences that deepen your empathy. You've felt the weight of silence, the ache of unfinished dreams, and the frustration of divine pauses, but all of it was designed to clear distractions, refine your direction, and strengthen your voice. This voice of yours, Gemini, is your gift. It's your power, and what's coming next requires you to speak with new authority. The delays helped you build that voice. The waiting season gave you wisdom you didn't even realize you were gaining. While you were wondering when things would finally move forward, the divine was fortifying your ability to handle what's ahead. You've been navigating dual realities, the one you live in and the one you dream of. And now the bridge is being formed between them. The stars are shifting in your favor. And July 2025 is a turning point. Your ruling planet, Mercury, is ready to move direct and strong, illuminating truth, clarity, and powerful opportunities in communication, partnerships, and creativity. You'll notice a lift in energy, mental fog will clear, inspiration will return, and what once felt confusing will now make perfect sense. Divine timing is stepping in. Expect delayed messages to arrive, long-awaited decisions to be made, and stalled projects to suddenly pick up momentum in your relationships, both romantic and platonic. You've been growing through layers of emotional truth. You've learned not everyone deserves access to your mind, your ideas, your light. The delay in deep soul connections wasn't a punishment, it was protection. You are being prepared for relationships that match your evolution. People who speak your spiritual language, connections that nourish your mind and ground your soul. If you've been in solitude or emotionally distant from others, this season opens your heart again, but this time, you choose differently. You choose alignment. You choose reciprocity. You choose love that doesn't drain you, but expands you. Career-wise, your creativity is about to surge. You'll notice a return of motivation, sharpness, and new doors opening in areas that once felt like dead ends. You may receive offers related to writing, speaking, networking, teaching, or technology, because the work you're meant to do will be deeply connected to your voice, your insight, and your adaptability. The delay helped you define what you truly want. It gave you space to shed outdated goals and align with a higher vision. That clarity is now creating space for miracles to land. Expect someone to reach out with a new idea or opportunity that reignites your fire. Expect to wake up with answers to questions you've held for months. Expect confirmation, alignment, and a sense of peace that reminds you it was never a no, it was always not yet. You were being positioned to step into your power with maturity, confidence, and purpose. Gemini, you often move fast. You're designed for speed, for discovery, for forward movement. But God slowed you down so you could gather the tools, the insight, and the healing needed for what's next. Don't see the delay as a loss. See it as divine investment. Because what's coming now will arrive quickly, powerfully, and abundantly. And you'll realize you needed the foundation to be this strong to hold the blessing. Spiritually, your path has evolved. You're no longer chasing external answers, you're tuning into your own frequency. And because of that, your intuition is growing louder, the signs are more clear, your dreams are more vivid. You're becoming more spiritually sensitive and more deeply connected to divine timing. You'll begin to understand that the silence you once feared was actually sacred space. It wasn't that God wasn't listening. It was that you were being given time to realign with your inner knowing. And now that you've done that, the path forward is clearer. The fog is lifting. The distractions are fading. Your direction is set. and the universe is about to meet your readiness with reward. The connections are coming. The breakthrough is near. The doors are opening. And your voice, your beautiful, bright, brilliant Gemini voice is about to echo across places it was always meant to reach. God says the delay was not denial. The vision still lives. The promise is still alive. The seeds are still growing, and your time is arriving. Be prepared to receive what you once felt was out of reach. Be ready to say yes to the unexpected. Be open to miracles wrapped in ordinary moments. Gemini, you are not late. You are right on time. Divine time. And what's unfolding now will not only catch you by surprise, it will make you forget the years you spent questioning if it would ever happen at all. God is restoring your confidence, your creativity, and your clarity. He's bringing people who understand you, opportunities that excite you, and breakthroughs that confirm it was all worth the wait. The blessing has been tailor-made for who you are now, not who you were back then. And that's why the delay mattered. That's why it had to unfold this way. You're no longer reaching, you're receiving. You're no longer doubting, you're declaring. You're no longer hesitating, you're trusting. So stand in that energy. Stand in that knowing. The blessing is not just coming, it's already in motion. And you, Gemini, are ready. Speak it. Believe it. Walk in it. Because the delay was never the end of the story. It was the setup for your greatest beginning yet.